So reliability in peer-to-peer systems, meaning like, do every peer need to be online all the time?
Nope.
Nope. Next one. And what's the things there? Yeah, obviously, that's actually it's a really good question. I get asked that a lot. It's kind of like, oh, if I'm running Keat on my phone, do I then need to have Keat on all the time and go around with it all the time to receive my messages? You definitely do not. Peer-to-peer doesn't mean that everybody's running all the time. It just means that everybody has the same capabilities. Unlike a central system where if you turn it off, nobody can do anything. In a peer-to-peer system, as long as somebody's online, you can do almost everything. And if nobody's online, you can do a lot of stuff offline. So it's kind of like one out of many instead of one central point of thing.
I think a lot of centralized systems try to achieve the goal of high availability and also like the closest to immediate consistency as possible.
Sure.
But the trade-off always is that you want to go eventually consistent.
Yeah.
And that means we make that trade-off explicitly, therefore availability is not a big deal.
No, and it's even so little of a deal that you can do all this stuff offline. So if you're like, in a plane or whatever, you can still write messages in a chat app. You can even do a little network without people in there just to have your own little network running because you don't need everybody. So I think it's one of the biggest strengths for peer-to-peer is the reliability. And it's one of the things where it's in practice just unkillable. And that's why we say unstoppable a lot, because it is unstoppable. And as a person developing peer-to-peer systems, whenever you make a bug and you deploy that and you try to stop that from spreading, then you realize how hard it is to control these systems in a good way. And the good thing then is when you make a fix, it spreads just as fast. So it's very, very doable and very, very, very powerful.